Hello and welcome to my review of Fast 5, starring Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and Dwayne Johnson. Fast 5 obviously is the fifth installment of the Fast and the Furious series, and it centers on Brian O'Connor and Dominic Toretto after they've just freed Toretto from prison, and they're on the run in Rio, Brazil, and they decide to pull this huge heist on this Brazilian gangster who's basically controlling the entirety of Rio. Meanwhile, a ruthless federal agent played by Dwayne Johnson is hot on their trail. This is a very easy movie to review. If you enjoyed the previous films in this series and action movies in general, you will have a great time with this film. Fast 5 is easily the most fun film in this franchise so far. It delivers all the badass action you're expecting, as well as a very different storyline from what we've seen from the series in the past. What we get here is a lot more of a heist film. Think of it as a big, explosive version of Ocean's 11. And I don't just mean that in the fact that it's a heist. It's very clear that all these actors are just having a great time in this film, and that sense of fun is really conveyed on screen. And none of these actors are world-class thespians or anything, but they deliver solid performances for what they're needed to do. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and the entire returning cast all do a solid job here, and play their what are now becoming pretty iconic characters very well. But the real star here is the brand new addition, Dwayne Johnson. Finally, he's back to doing action films. He comes on as this huge, just intimidating presence with these muscles on top of muscles. And he's just no nonsense, kill you if you even look at him the wrong way type of guy. And he plays it pitch perfect. He is such a great screen presence, and we saw this in Faster, even though that wasn't that great of a movie. And here he's in full action mode, and it works perfectly. And I don't want to spoil anything here, but him and Vin Diesel have a fist fight that's a better giant monster fight than anything we've seen in any of the Incredible Hulk films. And speaking of action, which is what you're really here for, it's awesome in this film. It's all throughout it, and it's directed extremely well from returning Helmer, Justin Lin. Justin Lin flat out knows how to shoot these action scenes. He gets up close into them without it ever feeling too shaky or claustrophobic. He gets those great long shots, and everything he just conveys a great sense of speed, especially in these chase sequences, and makes everything feel gritty and intense and exciting. He has some very elaborate action scenes to play with here, especially towards the end, and he does it effortlessly. And there's a lot more variety in the action than in the previous films. There's gunfights, there's some racing scenes, there's some shootouts. It just feels a lot more exciting than the previous films. And that's really all I have to say. Overall, this movie succeeds as a heist film as well as being a great action film. It's not going to win any awards, but it's a damn good start to the summer. And I'm going to give Fast 5 3 stars out of 4. Definitely go check this out. Oh, and if you can, definitely seek out the IMAX version of this film. It is 100% worth it. Those engines going with those 96 speakers, you feel like those cars are literally in the theater. Also, stay after the credits for a great tease for the 6th movie. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel because there'll be plenty more reviews and videos coming up.